wearing the same clothes from last week's end of reading vlog because we are starting a new one. Happy Saturday. So I am really hoping I'm going to be able to get some reading done this weekend. It is the middle of Saturday right now. It is 7:09. I'm making homemade cookies and we're about to make dinner. So hopefully I can get some reading in and be okay. We are currently reading Crave by Tracey Wolff. We are on page 33. This is giving straight up Twilight vibes, which I'm totally okay with. I loved Twilight as a teenager. I reread it and I was like, ooh. So I'm hoping this is like a more adult worthy Twilight. A lot of people say it's like a spicier version of Twilight, so we'll see if I actually enjoy it. I really hope I will. So far I am. This girl is moving to Alaska because her parents passed away really tragically, and now she's kind of getting settled into this like boarding school that's like in a castle, and so far it sounds really good. I'm enjoying it so far. We'll see if like my feelings change throughout the course of reading it, but I'm really hoping it doesn't. I gotta go take my cookies out of the oven in 6 seconds, so I will talk to you guys when I have a reading update. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Hello. Happy Wednesday. It has been the longest week of my life, y'all. I had court today. I'm sad about how court turned out. My clients have been giving me a run for my money this week. Any hoodles, let's talk about our reading. I'm reading Crave. The cover's not on this. Crave. I think I'm gonna buy the second book. The second book, actually, I'm really enjoying this. I think I'm gonna get like at least, there's a fly in here, halfway through this and then see if I want to buy the second book. Right now I'm on page 147. I've been so tired. I literally have not been able to read. So about this far through. That's it in 4 days. Hopefully I can finish that in the coming days. We'll see. I don't have a book that I want to read next. I have my August and September TBR and I have so many books on my list. School starts in 2 weeks and I just don't know how my reading is gonna look. But I don't know what I want to read next. I'm feeling a creepy crawly book, but I don't know. I just am gonna be done reading a huge thick boy, so I kind of want to read like a thinner boy. So I don't know yet. We'll see. That's all I got for this update. It's really short and not sweet, and I apologize, and I'm having a rough week. I'll talk to you guys when I have an update. Goodbye. Hi all. As I'm getting ready for bed tonight, I'm realizing that I have not actually discussed anything that's happening in Crave. So I wanted to just take like 2 seconds of my time and tell you how I'm actually feeling about this book. So this book follows, I don't even remember the main character's name. I can never remember that. Grace. I'm always suck at remembering main characters' names. This book followed Grace. Grace's parents died very tragically in a car crash. So she is moving in with the only other relatives that will take her in, which is her uncle and her cousin who live in Alaska. And her uncle like is the principal of this boarding school where her cousin goes to school. And it's very like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, there's clearly something strange going on. Like, there's these two main boys that they talk about. That's Jackson and Flint. And they don't like each other. They're like arch enemies. And her cousin's trying to warn her. She's like, listen, you have to pick one. You can't hang out with both. They're like of rivalry friend groups. You can't be friends with both. And she's like, well, that's just stupid. Like, and to a point I agree, like being friends with one person and not being able to be friends with the other person because they're in different friend groups is just kind of a silly like thing to think about for me. So her cousin's trying to warn her. She's like, listen, they're dangerous, especially when they're like against each other, so you have to pick. Oh, it's my, I'm losing my mind. Anywho, continuing. So she's trying to warn her that like you shouldn't be hanging out with this dude, and she's like, well, why? And there's clearly something going on with like all of the people in the school, and she's like not catching on. I know from the synopsis which is, let me go back and look at it. It says you're waking a sleeping monster. So I'm like here I am, a mere mortal among gods or monsters. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm having an epiphany. I have a feeling that Flint, just because the way he moves and they were outside with the full moon and like all those things, I have an inkling he may be a werewolf. Jackson's definitely a vampire and you can't convince me he's not. And they're both like not necessarily falling for her, but definitely up in her business. So yes, right now I'm on the part where I'm on page 182, on the part where Flint, I believe, Jackson gets her phone number and starts texting her about her broken ankle right after the snowball fight. So we'll see where it goes. I'm enjoying it. Right now it's hitting at about a 3 out of 5, just because I feel like being 180 pages in and still not necessarily knowing where the story is going is making the story go by very, very slow. I'm gonna go and read some more before I go to bed. I have court in the morning, so I have to be up kind of early, but it's only about 10:30, and so I'm gonna try to have an hour of reading in tonight. So I'm gonna go read Crave, and I'll update you tomorrow. Goodbye. Come on, Luna. Happy Sunday. I am so sick. It is unbelievable. I barely got any more reading done because Friday when I came home from work and then Saturday I literally slept and laid in my bed. It is the middle of the day on Sunday and I have done nothing but lay in my bed. So I am like almost done with Crush. I have about 150 pages left. Right now we're at the scene where they are trying to figure out who's trying to kill Grace. Someone's actively trying to kill her and it's not a great time. But yes, that's where I am in my reading. I feel like this reading vlog was not very good and I apologize for that. I feel absolutely terrible. Tomorrow's the first day at grad school and I'm sick. Like, literally the sickness could not have came at a better time. Literally. I get to meet my grad school professors being ill. Go me. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this reading vlog. Thanks for watching. If you liked, you know what to do, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.